Hey there, out there, social media land. It's so good to see you. Thank you and welcome to Live with Dolores. I appreciate each person who logs on, who goes back and watches the replay. Woo, it's been a challenge even today. Just getting here to the office has been a challenge. Please be sure to check me out at DeLoresPresley.com and share this broadcast. And also let people know today it's all about you. It is about what you're going through. And I'm going to share with you that life is truly happening in my life. But how do we keep going when things are going awry and you just don't know how to make it? And I want you to share some of your stories on how you've been able to weather the storm, whatever's going on. Many of you know that I lost my good friend of 40 years just recently, unexpectedly, and that was very, very challenging. And it continues to be challenging, his death. And you may not know, though, but my husband is going through some health challenges. Our team at She Elevates, which we're getting ready for, our She Elevates Academy, which begins July 11th. I'm so excited about that. But when you're in show mode, that takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. And several of our team members, family members, are having health challenges. So, what do you do in the midst of a challenge? I want you to just go in there and type that. Also, today it's free coaching. So, I coach women across the country and men. If you have questions as well, I am absolutely happy to answer your questions. I coach so many women and I'm so proud of it. As a matter of fact, today I was communicating with a young lady, Corey Minor Smith, the attorney. You may know her, and I had her as a client for a while. And she is now, oh my gosh, she just got appointed by the president of the United States to work with the White House. She's amazing, an attorney. Her speaker fees, oh girl, I'm so excited for her. Her speaker fees are where they should be. Matter of fact, I think she might need to bump them up a little. But I love coaching women and I love helping women. And I was truly, truly created to help women and girls live the life of their desire. So, what's happening in my life? Oh, my goodness. I just told you about my friend, and the She Elevates Challenge team is challenged. We're getting ready for that. Husband has some health challenges. So, what do you do? And I'm hoping I can see your comments or what do you do when things like that are happening? So, my first suggestion for you is to surround yourself with a support team. So, yesterday, I'm telling you, I was really having some challenges and I called my friends. I called two of them and they really helped me. They gave me some examples of what they were going through. So who are you reaching out? You need to surround yourself with positive people, people who are going to pour into you. People who are going to laugh at you, or, I know everyone doesn't love me. I don't know why, but anyway, anyway, you're going to have people who are what I call naysayers and toxic people, people who just don't mean well for you. So you're going to say hello and goodbye to them. That is what I do. And of course, I have strong faith. Strong faith. I'm not sure about your faith, but I believe in God and I know that He has helped me through so many things. I can just share one thing. My husband was diagnosed with leukemia. And basically, they told him that he had a year to live. And they told him that he needed a bone marrow transplant, a bone marrow transplant. Now, bone marrow transplants you get from your siblings usually. My husband does not have siblings. But let me tell you the power of God. So don't make me just go just like, woo, thank you, God, right here in my office today. So that was nearly, now remember, I just said that he was going to, according to the doctors, pass away in 1 year. Well, that's been almost I want to say maybe 30 years ago. You see, there is a God, and He did not have to have a transplant. So we just have to keep our faith. So use your faith. Use your faith for sure. All right. What else do I do? Um, what else do I do? And I don't know if I want to have like um Whitney, why don't you join me? Can you join me live here today? You're probably like, Dolores, stop it. But those are the things that I do. And there are other things. Hey, you want to join right on in there? This is
Hi.
Let me introduce you to Whitney Fraser.
Thanks,
You're like,
Dolores.
you're like, put me on the spot, would you? But anyway, I'm so happy that you are here. And I know you have strong faith. And I'm telling you, my faith has taken me through so many things. You think about someone told my husband that he was going to die in a year. And it's been nearly 30 years that he is still living. And we have to make choices too. And on this show, I always talk about ask for what you want. So the first thing I did was ask God to save him. And the second thing I did was fire that doctor who said he only had 1 year to live. So when you're in challenges and things are going awry, what are some things that you do?
I think you're right on when you say you need to surround yourself with positive people and then use your faith. And I think I aspire to do the same thing. I want to be in faith. I want to have people who can speak positivity over my life and into my situation. And
Mhm.
I think that that is extremely key because you don't want a lot of naysayers around you when you're going through a hard time. In fact, I have a couple people who I love very dearly. And when I tell them I'm going through something, if they're too reactive or too hyper, I'm very quick to say, okay, thank you so much. But I'm going to go over here and be with the people who can activate my faith
That's
because
right.
really it's about your mindset when you're trying to get through difficult times. It's really about the mindset that you have and that helps you to be able to tackle
That's right.
whatever hard thing you have going on.
That mindset is so, so, so very important. And
Yeah.
I want to hear what our audience, though. I don't see anyone out here, and I got to make sure it's open to everyone. But
Why
yeah,
don't you
yeah,
why
I'm
don't you go
doing.
on Facebook real quick and
Yeah, I did. I opened it up to the public because I
okay.
see Donna there. Is she on Facebook? Yes. Do you see Donna
Yeah.
Taylor? Hey, Donna. It's so good to see you. She absolutely agree. Positive energy is so incredibly important, and it is. It is. And I know that she has gone through some challenges, and she's triumphed all those challenges. And so thank you, Donna, for joining us. It's actually Deanna. I'm saying Donna, but it's actually Deanna, and I realized that. But
Cool.
thank you again for joining us.
I think honestly what you're saying is true and what she's Deanna is saying is really awesome too. I think we all have so much resilience inside of us and sometimes
Mhm.
it when you go through hard times, it really pulls out what is inside of you. And so you either get it together or you crumble. And there's no shade to anyone who has a moment where they crumble and fall apart. And that's where your community comes into play. So
Yes, that is so good about community. So I posted something, and I don't really usually post on Facebook and social media all the challenges that I have been receiving lately. Ugh. But anyway, life happens. So we know that. And I'm very grateful to be alive. And I posted on there about how my friend died and so many things are going on. And I cried. And it's funny because and I've talked to one of my other friends, Yvonne Pointer, who is absolutely amazing. I tell her that is an angel on earth, and I'm not sure if she's on here, but I hope she will join us. And she is an angel on earth. I'm just convinced that God sent an angel on earth, and her name is Dr. Yvonne Pointer. But people reached out to me, and thank you. so much for my community reaching out. I mean, they called, I'm getting teary eyed now because they called, people who I haven't heard from called and was saying, Dolores, I'm praying for you. And so Dr. Pointer and I, we were saying, who motivates the motivator? And they think, people sometimes think that we don't have challenges. Well, absolutely, we have challenges. We
Yeah.
are human. So that is like, yeah. And people text me and sent me gifts. And I'm like, wow, they do love me. Hey, because I just did a simple post of saying I cried. But crying, hey, Dr. Pointer is here. I love that lady. Ooh, wee. And I know Deanna loves her and knows her. And Dr. Pointer, we got to get you on live with Dolores. Probably we're going to start back in August. I probably need to take a break because it's just so many things going on. And when things are going on, you have to practice self care. You have to practice self care. I ended up going to Myrtle Beach by myself and met a friend there. I do massages. A Friday, or was it Saturday? I stayed in my nightgown all day and just really prayed, worshiped, meditated, and
Yeah.
thought about Dolores Presley. Again, who motivates the motivator? Oh, Dr. Pointer
I,
says she loves us, and I love you
I
too.
love what you said about just staying in your PJs all day. That is like my form of self care, is just being able to relax. And, I'm a thinker. I love quiet time. I think massages are great. I think, exercising is a wonderful form of self care. But
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, since I'm a thinker, I just really like quiet time. So I think that that is good. I think you have to know yourself in order to be able to figure out what kind of self-care you
Mhm.
actually need.
Yes. And if you're a caregiver, oh my goodness, that's a whole another issue being a caregiver because practicing self-care is important. It's important. So, Dr. Pointer, what do you do to motivate yourself or when you need? I see that we have Ilinda Reese here, and she's tagging some people because she knows that we have a great show here. But I want to know, Dr. Pointer and Deanna, both of you, when you're going through something, how do you get grounded? How do you help yourself? You see Whitney there, Dr. Pointer is saying that she reads and she's an amazing speaker as well. And she writes books. And we have to have her on because she has a most incredible. I there's no words for her story, and I'll share it with our audience here. And I know she has a program, a Facebook Live that she does called Hope Haven. But her story, and we're going to get you on, Dr. Pointer, but her daughter was murdered. I mean, I don't know, maybe 35 years ago, and she never found out who murdered her daughter until maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I'm just making it really short. And then she connected with someone in Ghana, Africa, and she has schools that she's built there. And this is what we talk about, the amazing story of God. How did a young man find her story, a piece of paper, I think it was Essence magazine, in Africa? How did it even get there? And then she connected with him, and the rest is history. But she's done so much. She's been on Oprah. She's just done so much to help people. And I see Deanna said, yes, she truly is an angel. And Deanna says she has to step away and recharge. I don't know if we can put that on the screen or not because that is so important. She says, I have to step away and recharge. I pray and listen to music. That's really good. And
Yeah.
check out Dr. Pointer, Yvonne Pointer, Hope Haven. I think she does a show 5 days a week, every single day. I don't know how she does that, but she does. Yeah, she does. She does. All right, let's see what else we want to make sure that people are. Again, I don't even. I can't. I sound like a broken record saying self care, self care, and sometimes I self care with some ice cream, so that's not really good. So let's let's try to self care with things that are healthy. But sometimes it's okay to eat the ice cream. You just need to do something that will help you alleviate all of this stress. And I see Donnell here that's with us. Thank you for joining us. She says step away to recharge is absolutely essential. Isn't that the truth? Recharging. Okay. Wow, can you believe it's 12:16 already? We're supposed to come on for 15 minutes, but we again,
Dolores, before you end, I want you to tell us all about She Elevates.
okay, yes, absolutely. She Elevates is a nonprofit that I started, and it really came from God. He just spoke to me and said I needed to do something for young ladies. And I was speaking all over the world, traveling, and I was speaking in Florida, I believe. And I came down and I heard God's voice again say to me, start a nonprofit to help young ladies. I get in the audience with me. I'm crying. People probably like thought I was crazy. I'm like, God, when I get back to Canton, Ohio, I promise you that I will start She Elevates. So really, that's how She Elevates was birthed. And I had helped when I was young. I got a chance to go to Ohio Theater, and I had not really forgotten that. So I just put it all together. But I did question God, and I'm like, God, seriously, you want me to stop what I'm doing, making all kind of money. I mean, keynotes at 7,500 and traveling the world and having chefs and having chauffeurs. And as I get God bumps now, but I know we need to be obedient to God's voice.
Yeah.
So I had sold a program called Marvelous Life, and women had bought it and wanted to get the coaching and the masterminds. And God said, give the women back their money. I was like, really? Woo! Yeah, I
Sure.
was like, okay, but I was obedient. And the lesson from that is that you need to be obedient. When God speaks to you, you need to do it. And you don't want God saying, did not tell you. And I didn't want God to, he said that to me, but I was like, I don't want, no. Yeah. So let me do this. And it has been so marvelous. And about 4 years, we've had the academy that's coming up. And if you might send me an email if you have a daughter that is between the ages of 8 and 14, and it's all about empowering girls to be confident, to be leaders, to be entrepreneurs, to be authors, CEOs, and community activists. And it's more than just entrepreneurship. Some people think it's just entrepreneurship. It is not. And if your daughter's in this program, you won't recognize her confidence level because it goes from, I don't know, 8 to 25, because that is the gift that God has given me to help people really be confident. So it starts July 11th at the One Center where I am now in Canton, Ohio, and it goes to the 15th, and then we have graduation. And then the following week is online, which I think it's going to go from like 8:30 till 1 o'clock. But we want you to be involved because I'm telling you, your daughter's not quite old enough yet, Whitney. How old is she?
She's 7.
She's 7. Oh, she's got one more year then. One more year. But still, sheelevates.org is where you need to go there. And my website is DeLoresPresley.com. You can go there for about coaching, masterminds, just going to be doing some things. But I need to step back from live with Dolores. And that's another thing that you sometimes need to step back and recharge. And we've said that, and that's what Deanna said, and some other people. Yeah, you just have to. So we'll be back with live to with Dolores the beginning of August. So mark your calendars. And I really didn't want to stop, but I know I need to practice self-care, that I am not superwoman. I used to think I was. I burned that superwoman cape. I had a cape burning ceremony in my backyard because I'm not superwoman, and I don't think, I believe we can have it all, but maybe not all at the same time. So we're going to take a little break from Live with Dolores for just a month while we're working on this amazing, amazing program, She Elevates Academy for Girls.
Okay, so that is wonderful. I'm so excited about She Elevates. I really believe that it's going to be so transformative for so many of these young ladies. And I just love how you invest in them and how your team invests in them and just It's a program that is so worthwhile. Um, so I want to know a little bit more, and then we can go. But I want to know a little bit more about confidence redefined, because I know
Mhm.
that has been, ruminating in your heart, especially after you feel like things are settled with She Elevates. You've got that going. You've got the wonderful program of She Elevates in motion. When are we going to learn more about confidence redefined?
Well, we're definitely planning on launching that about November of this year or early part of next year. Confidence redefined is being confident no matter what shape, size, how you look, anything. It is about body positivity. And it's going to be, oh, it's going to be so great. I mean, you can't wait. ConfidenceRedefined.com. It's going to be a membership where women can come and get advice from people. We'll be doing events, all kinds of things about being confident. And it's funny how God has just taken me full circle because I started the business, a plus size modeling agency, over nearly 40 something years ago called Dimensions Plus, and how funny I was teaching. And then God brought me, I taught elementary school, and God brought me right back to She Elevates. So sometimes it's just full circle. The confidence redefined is going to be groundbreaking because we have to learn to be confident no matter what. It's all this society just tries to tell you so many things, and it tries to determine your self worth, but do not let it determine your self-worth. And Dr. Porter, thank you. I saw you said cake burning ceremony. I don't know if you had one, because we got, you got angels, you got wings on you, lady. But yeah, I had that cake burning. But right now we're balancing it out, and confidence redefined is coming to you this fall.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me join the broadcast impromptu, no makeup. Appreciate you for
I
that.
thank you for doing that. See, you confidence redefined, because I don't know if you do that very often.
I do not do this. But
Thank
anything
you.
for you.
I truly thank you. I haven't gotten anyone yet asking questions because I'm here now, and I will answer your questions about your business, about life. I know we're going over a little bit, but it's okay. So if you have any questions, please just type them in there. I don't know if I can. Can we see LinkedIn? Not sure. Are you able to see them?
Um, yeah, I don't see any questions for
Okay.
LinkedIn coming in
Okay.
here, but I
Okay.
think we should say that if people have questions, they can just, as they're watching the replay, they can comment and you'll comment back. You'll reply back
Yes.
to.
Yes. So I thank all of you for joining us. Please share this broadcast. You see, it's just raw, it's just real. That's what sometimes we have to be. And I'm so happy that we did that today. I'm so happy that you commented, that you joined, that you tagged people. Thank you so very much. And Whitney, thank you so much. And I know it took effort for you to join today, but you did. And I really thank you. And I thank you for what you've been doing to help me with She Elevates also, and Live with Dolores.
Yeah, yeah. So do you want me to exit and then you can say a proper goodbye? Is that okay?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, she's exiting. But anyway, I just want everyone to live the life that you desire, live the life that God has created for you. You have a purpose, and I get people emailing me saying I don't have a purpose. Yes, you do, and feel free to inbox me or anything, and we can chat about your purpose. And not right now because I've got a lot of things, but you can still email me and I will respond, and we can set up some time to talk because God has created you for a purpose. There's no one else on earth like you. You are absolutely marvelous. You are brilliant. You are gorgeous. You must believe it. You must believe it. And I know people want to find out how they can find their purpose, and I can help you with that later. But for right now, email me. You can email me at dp@DeLoresPresley.com, or send me an inbox on any of the LinkedIn, anything, because I'm here to help. And that's my purpose. God put me on this earth to help women and girls live their desired life. All right, that's it for today. Be sure to go visit sheelevates.org or visit my website, DeLoresPresley.com. I love you. I love all of you. All right, have a great day. Not just have a great day, how about make it a great day? Bye for now.